wind begins to play and melts the edges of my day. Its gentle drift across the room pulls light from every hidden gloom. A single note against the dark ignites a small forgotten spark. And in the calm that settles near, I feel old memories reappear.
Melody in the midnight air touches feelings unaware. Even when my heart feels numb, music whispers, here you come.
The faintest hum along the wall reminds me I once loved it all. Its tender eyes through shadowed space brings back a warmth I used to chase. A drifting chord begins to bloom, soft colors moving through the room. And through that gentle flowing line I sense a peace becoming mine. Even when the silence stays,
One soft tune can clear my way.
melody in the midnight air touches feelings unaware. Even when my heart feels numb, music whispers, here you come. A trembling echo fills my chest as if it knew I needed rest.
And in its quiet, tender wave I find the strength I meant to save. The night grows still, the music fades, yet leaves its warmth in subtle shades. For every song the dark once heard returns to me in gentle words. The winter night begins to fade, its longest shadows gently laid. A quiet glow along the snow tells me it's time for me to go. A spark I thought had slipped away returns to meet the breaking day. And in the pale but certain gleam I feel the push behind my dream. Rise with the first light near, step beyond the frozen fear. Even when the path feels steep, hope is waking from its sleep. The frosted ground beneath my feet turns warm where dawn encouraged me. Each breath I take in winter's air feels like a vow to reappear. A gentle wind begins to lift the part of me that needed shift. And through the glow of newborn skies I see tomorrow clearly rise. Even if the road seems far, morning knows just who we are. Rise with the first light near, step beyond the frozen fear. Even when the path feels steep, hope is waking from its sleep. A single hue along the dawn reminds me darkness never won. And in that calm unfolding shine claim the day that will be mine. Half awake before the dawn, I feel the night still holding on. A single star outside my view glints like a truth I never knew. Its fragile shimmer breaks the dark and leaves a whisper faint and stark. In that small glow, a quiet call pulls pieces I once let fall. Shards of early starlight rise softly, filling empty skies. Even when my heart feels torn, light reminds me I'm not alone. The window breeze, a silver line, a drifting path between the time. It grazes gently past my chest, unfolding thoughts I'd lay to rest. A shadow moves, a memory bends, where longing meets what never ends. And in that hush before the day, I sense my fears dissolve away. Even when the dawn feels late, starlight shows another gate. Shards of early starlight rise softly, filling empty skies. Even when my heart feels torn, light reminds me I'm not alone. A quiet pulse inside my hand begins to feel like it can stand. And through the dim uncertain blue, I'll find a path that leads me through. The morning stirs, the star grows thin, yet leaves its warmth beneath my skin. For every night that fell too wide, starlight held me from inside. Snow settles on the silent ground, soft layers hiding every sound. But as I walk this quiet way, a buried echo starts to sway. A fading warmth I thought was gone returns and whispers, faint yet strong. And in the hush, the snowfall weaves. I feel the breath of distant eaves. a truth I couldn't quote. A gentle tug inside my chest invokes the time I lay to rest, and through the drifting quiet white I meet a ghost of soft delight. Even if the snow turns deep, silent echoes never sleep. Echo beneath the falling snow, rises where the cold winds go. Even when the past feels far, memory glows like a secret star. A breath of light inside the air reveals the shape of something rare, and in that pale and fragile glow I hold what I once let go. The night moves on, the snowfall fades, but leaves its trace in hidden shades. For every echo winter keeps returns to me when cold night sleeps.
Snow gathers on the quiet street, two fading trails where hearts would meet. The cold winds hum a fragile tune of nights we shared beneath the moon. A gentle ache along my chest stirs memories I can't suppress, and in the white that fills the air I feel your warmth that lingers there. Footprints that never parted far stay beneath the evening star. Even when our paths divide, love remains along the side. Your shadow once beside my own now walks within the night alone. Yet in the hush of falling lace, I see your smile in every trace. A quiet tremble paints the snow with stories only we could know. And through the drifting winter sigh, I hear your voice in soft reply. Even when the night is wide, your love walks close, just out of sight. Footprints that never parted far stay beneath the evening star. Even when our paths divide, love remains along the side. Each step I take, each breath I feel uncovers what we couldn't heal. Yet in the frost that coats the ground, your heart still beats without a sound. The winter deepens slow and true, but holds the quiet ties to you. For every snowflake drifting free still leads your memory back to me. inside the coat I've worn for years. A folded note appears through tears. Its softened edge, a quiet sign of something once I called mine. The winter night grows close and still, as if it waits to read my will. And in the pause before I breathe, old warmth begins to rise beneath. A note in my winter coat carries words you never spoke. Even when the cold cuts through, somehow I return to you. The ink has faded into gray, but not enough to slip away. Each trembling line along the page feels like a voice across the age. I stand beneath the frozen air, holding what you left me there. And though the world keeps moving on, your quiet echo isn't gone. Even when the years grow slow, your handwriting warms the snow. A note in my winter coat carries words you never spoke. Even when the cold cuts through, somehow I return to you. A breath escapes, a memory stirs, the weight I held becomes a blur. And in that small forgotten line, I face the man I left behind. The night leans in, the coat feels light, as if it shared my heart tonight. For every winter I pass through, that little note remembers you. The final snow began to fall, as shadows climbed the empty wall. Your fading breath against the cold felt like a truth I couldn't hold. A trembling hush between our side turned every heartbeat into night. And in the space we couldn't fill, time stood frozen, barely still. Snowfall on our last goodbye covered every reason why. Even when I tried to stay, you slipped from me and walked away. Yeah. Your footsteps melted in the white, a fragile trace that left my sight. The winter breeze that kissed your hair still lingers faintly in the air. A quiet ache along my chest refused to sink or come to rest. And through the cold that wrapped the sky, I watched your memory drift by. Even when the snow has gone, your absence keeps the night withdrawn. Snowfall on our last goodbye circles back like drifting rain. For every night the cold winds cry, whispers our unfinished sigh. The evening wind grows cool and thin. It slips beneath my weathered skin. Along the path where leaves once lay, I walk through thoughts I kept at bay. A quiet pull inside my chest reminds me what I left to rest. And in the dim, uncertain light, old feelings start to rise tonight. Between the last leaves and snow, I find the man I used to know. Even when the days feel warm, hope returns in muted form. Distant sound of winter's call moves gently through the fading fall. Its softened hum across the trees stirs something warm inside the breeze. A subtle calm begins to spread through thoughts I never fully said. And in the glow the dust reveals, I touch the truth my silence feels. Even when the air turns cold, some quiet warmth still takes hold. Between the last leaves and snow, I find the man I used to know. Even when the days feel warm, hope returns in muted form. The light grows thin, the sky grows wide, yet something steady lives inside. And in that pale and gentle hue, I choose a path that feels more true. The night arrives, the wind slows down, yet peace remains without a sound. For every season's ebb and flow guides me where I need to go.
The evening sky begins to glow, soft amber drifting calm and slow. Your shadow leans a step from mine as dusk redraws our boundary line. A tender warmth inside the air moves closer as you linger there. And in the hush of fading light, my heart turns quietly toward your side. Shadows wrapped in evening gentle fire and muted grace. Its glow beneath your softened gaze sets every fear of mine ablaze. A drifting breeze around your hair feels like a vow we somehow share. And through the slow descending hue, I sense the world fall into you. Even when the sun moves on, love remains when light is gone. Shadows wrapped in evening light merge like day, becoming night. Even when our words are small, love grows steady through it all. A single glance across the dusk lays bare the truth I dare to trust. And in that soft unfolding glow, my quiet soul begins to show. Oh, the night arrives with glittered skies, yet keeps your warmth within my eyes. For every dusk we stand this way turns fading light to love's own day. The lantern sways above the street, a trembling glow, unsteady beat. Its shifting light along the stone illuminates what I've outgrown. The wind moves through its fragile flame as if it whispers out my name. And in that wavering quiet gleam, it stirs the questions I don't name. Lantern of the wandering night, show me where I lost my light. Even when the dark is near, you reveal what I must hear. The shadows stretch across the ground, a blurred reflection, safe and sound. The broken glow against the dust rewrites a truth I learned to trust. Its pulsing beam, both sharp and kind, moves gently through my tangled mind. And in the path it flickers through, I sense the things I thought I knew. Even when my doubts remain, light breaks softly through the pain. Lantern of the wandering night, show me where I lost my light. Even when the dark is near, you reveal what I must hear. A fleeting dance atop the breeze carries hope with quiet ease. And through that trembling little spark, I find a map inside the dark. The night moves on, the light grows thin, yet something steady stays within. For every every glow the wind set free returns as clarity in me.
Tune begins to play and melts the edges of my day. Its gentle drift across the room pulls light from every hidden gloom. A single note against the darkening nights, a small forgotten spark. And in the calm that settles near, I feel old memories reappear.
Melody in the midnight air touches feelings unaware. Even when my heart feels numb, music whispers, here you come.
The faintest hum along the wall reminds me I once loved it all. Its tender eyes through shadowed space brings back a warmth I used to chase. A drifting chord begins to bloom, soft colors moving through the room. And through that gentle flowing line I sense a peace becoming mine. Even when the silence stays,
One soft tune can clear my way.
melody in the midnight air touches feeling unaware. Even when my heart feels numb, music whispers, here you come. A trembling echo fills my chest as if it knew I needed rest.
And in its quiet, tender wave I find the strength I meant to save. The night grows still, the music fades, yet leaves its warmth in subtle shades. For every song the dark once heard returns to me in gentle words. The winter night begins to fade, its longest shadows gently laid. A quiet glow along the snow tells me it's time for me to go. A spark I thought had slipped away returns to meet the breaking day. And in the pale but certain gleam I feel the push behind my dream. Rise with the first light near, step beyond the frozen fear. Even when the path feels steep, hope is waking from its sleep. The frosted ground beneath my feet turns warm where dawn encouraged me. Each breath I take in winter's air feels like a vow to reappear. A gentle wind begins to lift the part of me that needed shift. And through the glow of newborn skies I see tomorrow clearly rise. Even if the road seems far, morning knows just who we are. Rise with the first darkness never won. And in that calm unfolding shine, I claim the day that will be mine. Half awake before the dawn, I feel the night still holding on. A single star outside my view glints like a truth I never knew. Its fragile shimmer breaks the dark and leaves a whisper faint and stark. In that small glow, a quiet call pulls pieces I once let fall. Shards of early starlight rise softly, filling empty skies. Even when my heart feels torn, light reminds me I'm not alone. The window breeze, a silver line, a drifting path between the time. It grazes gently past my chest, unfolding thoughts I'd lay to rest. A shadow moves, a memory bends, where longing meets what never ends. And in that hush before the day, I sense my fears dissolve away. Even when the dawn feels late, starlight shows another gate. Shards of early starlight rise softly, filling empty skies. Even when my heart feels torn, light reminds me I'm not alone. A quiet pulse inside my hand begins to feel like it can stand. And through the dim uncertain blue, I'll find a path that leads me through. The morning stirs, the star grows thin, yet leaves its warmth beneath my skin. For every night that fell too wide, starlight held me from inside. Snow settles on the silent ground, soft layers hiding every sound. But as I walk this quiet way, a buried echo starts to sway. A fading warmth I thought was gone returns and whispers, faint yet strong. And in the hush, the snow leaves. I feel the breath of distant eaves. Echo beneath the falling snow, rises where the cold winds go. Even when the past feels far, memory glows like a secret star. The moonlight drapes the empty street in silver lines. The night repeats. Each fragile flake upon my coat unfolds a truth I couldn't quote. A gentle tug inside my chest invokes the time I lay to rest. And through the drifting quiet white, I meet a ghost of soft delight. Even if the snow turns deep, silent echoes never sleep. Echo beneath the falling snow, rises where the cold winds go. Even when the past feels far, memory glows like a secret star. A breath of light inside the air reveals the shape of something rare. And in that pale and fragile glow, I hold what I once let go. The night moves on, the snowfall fades, but leaves its trace in hidden shades. For every echo winter keeps returns to me when cold night sleeps.
Snow gathers on the quiet street, to fading trails where hearts would meet. The cold winds hum a fragile tune of nights we shared beneath the moon. A gentle ache along my chest stirs memories I can't suppress. And in the white that fills the air, I feel your warmth that lingers there. Footprints that never parted far stay beneath the evening star. Even when our paths divide, love remains along the side. Your shadow once beside my own now walks within the night alone. Yet in the hush of falling lace, I see your smile in every trace. A quiet tremble paints the snow with stories only we could know. And through the drifting winter sigh, I hear your voice in soft reply. Even when the night is wide, your love walks close, just out of sight. Footprints that never parted far stay beneath the evening star. Even when our paths divide, love remains along the side. Each step I take, each breath I feel uncovers what we couldn't heal. Yet in the frost that coats the ground, your heart but holds the quiet ties to you. For every snowflake drifting free still leads your memory back to me. Inside the coat I've worn for years, a folded note appears through tears. Its softened edge, a quiet sign of something once I called mine. The winter night grows close and still, as if it waits to read my will. And in the pause before I breathe, old warmth begins to rise beneath. A note in my winter coat carries words you never spoke. Even when the cold cuts through, somehow I return to you. The ink has faded into gray, but not enough to slip away. Each trembling line along the page feels like a voice across the age. I stand beneath the frozen air, holding what you left me there. And though the world keeps moving on, your quiet echo isn't gone. Even when the years grow slow, your handwriting warms the snow. A note in my winter coat carries words you never spoke. Even when the cold cuts through, somehow I return to you. A breath escapes, a memory stirs, the weight I held becomes a blur. And in that small forgotten line, I face the man I left behind. The night leans in, the coat feels light, as if it shared my heart tonight. For every winter I pass through, that little note remembers you. The final snow began to fall, as shadows climbed the empty wall. Your fading breath against the cold felt like a truth I couldn't hold. A trembling hush between our sides turned every heartbeat into night. And in the space we couldn't fill, time stood frozen, barely still. Snowfall on our last goodbye covered every reason why. Even when I tried to stay, you slipped from me and walked away. Yeah. Your footsteps melted in the white, a fragile trace that left my sight. The winter breeze breeze that kissed your hair still lingers faintly in the air. A quiet ache along my chest refused to sink or come to rest, and through the cold that wrapped the sky I watched your memory drift by.
Even when the snow has gone, your absence keeps the night withdrawn. Snowfall on our last goodbye covered every reason why. Even when I tried to stay, you slipped from me and walked away.
A lonely flake upon my hand fell softly like a reprimand, and in its fragile fleeting fall I heard your name inside the car. The winter fades, but not the pain. It circles back like drifting rain. For every night the cold winds cry, whispers our unfinished sigh. The evening wind grows cool and thin. It slips beneath my weathered skin. Along the path where leaves once lay, I walk through thoughts I kept at bay. A quiet pull inside my chest reminds me what I left to rest. And in the dim, uncertain light, old feelings start to rise tonight. Between the last leaves and snow, I find the man I used to know. Even when the days feel warm, hope returns in muted form. Distant sound of winter's call moves gently through the fading fall. Its softened hum across the trees stirs something warm inside the breeze. A subtle calm begins to spread through thoughts I never fully said. And in the glow the dust reveals, I touch the truth my silence feels. Even when the air turns cold, some quiet warmth still takes hold. Between the last leaves and snow, I find the man I used to know. Even when the days feel warm, hope returns in muted form. The light grows thin, the sky grows wide, yet something steady lives inside. And in that pale and gentle hue, I choose a path that feels more true. The night arrives, the wind slows down, yet peace remains without a sound. For every these seasons ebb and flow, guides me where I need to go.
The evening sky begins to glow, soft amber drifting calm and slow. Your shadow leans a step from mine as dusk redraws our boundary line. A tender warmth inside the air moves closer as you linger there, and in the hush of fading light, my heart turns quietly toward your side. Shadows wrapped in evening light merge like day, becoming night. Even when our words are small, love grows steady through it all. The colors melt along your face, a gentle fire and muted grace. Its glow beneath your softened gaze sets every fear of mine ablaze. A drifting breeze around your hair feels like a vow we somehow share, and through the slow descending hue, I sense the world fall into you. Even when the sun moves on, love remains when light is gone. Shadows wrapped in evening light merge like day, becoming night. Even when our words are small, love grows steady through it all. A single glance across the dusk lays bare the truth I dare to trust, and in that soft unfolding glow, my quiet soul begins to show. Oh, the night arrives with glittered skies, yet keeps your warmth within my eyes. For every dusk we stand this way turns fading light to love's own day. The lantern sways above the street, a trembling glow, unsteady beat. Its shifting light along the stone illuminates what I've outgrown. The wind moves through its fragile flame as if it whispers out my name, and in that wavering quiet gleam, it stirs the questions I don't name. Lantern of the wandering night, show me where I lost my light. Even when the dark is near, you reveal what I must hear. its pulsing beam, both sharp and kind, moves gently through my tangled mind. And in the path it flickers through, I sense the things I thought I knew. Even when my doubts remain, light breaks softly through the pain. Lantern of the wandering night, show me where I lost my light. Even when the dark is near, you reveal what I must hear. A fleeting dance atop the breeze carries hope with quiet ease, and through that trembling little spark I find a map inside the dark. The night moves on, the light grows thin, yet something steady stays within. For every glow the wind set free returns as clarity.